That's the wrong thing to tell the judge.
Well, what happened was.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, it is.
That is the wrong thing to tell the judge. I forgot about it. Okay? I don't know how you can forget about it. I want to forget to pay my taxes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
I want to forget to pay my mortgage. Where do you work?
I actually do transportation, but I was actually going through a separation with my wife, so I hadn't been out here, and I told it totally slipped.
You make it sound like you live in Brownstown, right?
Yeah, but we're doing a separation, so I kind of stand rumless these last, like.
It's not that far.
Yeah, but I didn't get the memo, so it was like, it was a real, it was.
Didn't get the memo.
Just my house that was a little off, so it didn't.
How old are you?
I'm 40. But
Time to grow up, don't you think? Tell me when you're going to pay this.
in 4 years, something?
I can give you a payment.
No, I just want the warrant because I got.
I'm not lifting the warrant. No, listen to me. You just want the warrant lifted. Why do you need the warrant lifted? So you come in here and you want me to do you a favor when you've been spitting on us for 11 months and now come in here at 11 months and now come in here and tell me I just want the warrant lifted. Maybe I don't want to lift the warrant. Maybe I want to send you to jail. You think I'm kidding, don't you?
No, I don't think you can.
What do you need the warrant lifted for?
I mean, because I tried.
Well, maybe. Listen. You have ignored us completely for 11 months. I don't want to hear I forgot about it. That's not an issue. You didn't forget about it. And if you forgot about it, then you're even more irresponsible than I think. And that's hard for me to imagine at this point. I want the warrant lifted. I wanted to be president. We don't get everything we want. You come here with no money. Why aren't you working? You said you do some transportation. How much do you make?
I make 18 hours.
How many hours do you work?
Like 7, I'm pretty sure.
70?
7 hours a day is we get about
How many days do you work?
4. We got
4?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So you work 28 hours a week. Why aren't you working more? Prime earning years of your life. 28 hours a week, $18 an hour. That's somewhere in the neighborhood of $520 a week gross. You gotta make. Did you graduate?
Yeah.
Why aren't you working?
I don't know, Barbara, it's just been slow, so I just do transportation.
I wish everybody could do this just for a couple of days and we'll find out how irresponsible society is. You know that?
I can pay it on the first.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Where are you going to get that kind of money?
I'm gonna get it from my dad. Well, I just wanted to get this cleared up.
I'm going to let you pay 50 a week and we're going to start this beginning. And I don't care if you want to get it from your dad, you get it from your dad. Pay 50 per week beginning February the 20th. If you don't have the money, I'm reissuing the warrant. Okay? If you call the court, you say, Judge, I don't have the money, I had a bad week. No problem. But you can't do this. You got to act more responsible than this. So you call the court. If you don't have the money, no problem. Call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension. Stop ignoring courts. It's a bad habit. Good luck. Knights Lane Holding LLC. You're all set. 25B82558, 25B82632.
Yeah. The voting. Yeah, there's a vote.
Ma'am, what is your name?
So that's it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You got to go 10 times as loud as that. Nice and loud.
So that's already.
What is your position with Knights Lane? You're not a lawyer, are you? Or are you?
Yeah.
Listen, so now this has blossomed. Actually, this is Judge Heston's case, isn't it? Heather, I think this is Judge Hessen's, right? Or not? Oh, you got show caused. You show caused the owner. Where you been? Why haven't you shown up?
I was trying to coordinate with the city about this and I already,
We've sent notices out.
the one that I,
Wait a minute. I want you to listen to me. I can't hardly hear you. You haven't shown up in this courthouse on two different dates that we gave you. And now we had to show cause you as the owner as to why you shouldn't be held in contempt and be sent to jail. Listen, you need a lawyer. And you need a lawyer fast. You need to hire a lawyer. You can't represent the corporation on a criminal case. Why you been blowing us off? Now keep your voice up. I need to hear you. I can't hardly hear you.
I don't know, I needed to come to court. This was the first time I saw the notice that I needed.
Heather, is this not Judge Hussin's?
Judge, there should be two cases for Knights Holding. One is ours that she needs to be. Oh, wait, you know what? Now that I'm looking, I'm sorry. The one that she needs to be arraigned on is showing it falls under her. But let me just double check that date. I also did, while I have you on here, receive a phone call from an attorney at the end of the day yesterday saying that they were going to be retained. They just couldn't make the court date today, but they never filed a
As far as that,
appearance,
they
yeah.
know better than that. We're not adjourning everything. So a lawyer, I'm sorry, if we don't have an appearance, as far as I'm concerned, the lawyer who purportedly was going to represent them is not the lawyer representing them. It's basic. They should have known that the first day they got out of law school.
So Judge, I'm looking in the non-payment one is ours and the one that
I
she has
see.
never been arraigned on is Judge Hessen's.
Here's what I'm doing. I'm rescheduling these. Can you spell your name for me again?
Odessa,
Odessa,
it's the company Odessa, and last name Codilla.
Codilla. All right. I'll just make a note you appeared. We're rescheduling this. You need a lawyer. Reschedule. This is going to go primarily on Judge Hessen. So what are we doing? The 25th?
That would be a crossover on our day. We could do that though.
Well, whatever day.
Or she
do
has
you
them
want-
on March 4th.
What's that?
March 4th, Judge Hessen has Brownstown.
Does anybody have Brownstown next week? The 8th?
She does have it on the 18th, yes.
I'm going to reschedule this to February 18th. We'll do it 9:45. You need a lawyer, okay? I mean, we spent the ticket. You got to be careful with this. This ticket was issued back in April of 25.
For some reason, I saw the ticket last month and I was trying to coordinate with the city about how to go about this.
Here's what needs to happen. This is what happened, just so you. They wrote you for failure to register your rent. When you didn't show up on the civil infraction, it turned into a misdemeanor. So now you have a civil infraction you're in default on, that the company is in default on, that they owe 198 on. And you got, you paid this?
I think that, when I became aware of it, I've been asking the city how I can pay it. And initially we misunderstood because I couldn't find it online. And then
How'd you pay it? Did you pay it through?
when I was able to, I kept trying something because I was finally able to talk to somebody yesterday to get assistance that could guide me in it. And then they told me how to pay, but initially
All right, let's slow down. Did you pay it at the court?
the online payment system.
Do we have,
I Not if she paid it within the last couple or the last 24 hours. Prior to that, it has not been paid, Judge.
It went through yesterday, the payment
How
file.
long does that take for us to figure that out when they
I
pay
can-
on?
If she used the one system, I can look right now. I'm gonna look. And
Yeah,
see if-
look now, and I got a better idea if she's.
Ma'am, did you pay on the site that charged a fee?
Ports, ports, dot.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that did not go through, Judge. We don't have no payment.
They emailed me the receipt though.
Well, listen, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you go down the hall. You see if you can resolve this with her. If she pays this, I'm gonna send it to Brownstown. They might just go ahead and dismiss the misdemeanor. But I need proof. So can you figure that out? Do I need to send the file down or can you do it with her just going down and showing you her receipt?
She can come down with the receipt. We can look at it.
Go down there and we'll figure something out. But you can't ignore these things, okay? All right, go down and talk to her. We'll see if you paid. If she has, tell me. I'm gonna call in Ms. Foley Carter on this, okay? Thanks.
It's
You're gonna go out that exit, see the doors in the back, and then go all the way down the end of the hall, okay? All right, thanks. National Electric LLC, 26B82503. Good morning, council. How are you?
Good morning, Todd Paraford on behalf of National Electric.
So, you registered with the company registered with the township, and they're gonna just go ahead and dismiss, right?
That's my understanding. The resolution is dismissed. We have no objection to that. We have verified. They have registered with the township and then any issues with a permit or inspection have been handled. So-
Okay. All right, good enough. They moved to dismiss, case dismissed. Good to see you, Mr. Barrett. You take care. Which one do you have?
I have Mr. Wilson. He is in the sweet spot blowing in the silver link right now.
He's what?
He's blowing in the silver link right now.
Okay,
He had a 9 o'clock. So,
okay.
he's
No problem.
here. He's just,
Did you talk to the prosecutor yet?
we're ready to go.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Oh.
Up in this. Can I see the docket?
So. Wilson. Are they here? That's him? Yes.
Reginald Steve Wilson Jr.
Right.
5B149900 A and B. Good morning, Mr. Sparrow.
Good morning, Hunt. For the record, James Sparrow, on behalf of Mr. Wilson in this matter.
Sir, your name?
Reginald Wilson Jr.
All right, so we have a charge of super drunk. We have a charge of PBT refusal. He's going to plead responsible to that charge, PBT refusal. They're going to dismiss the super drunk. He's going to plead guilty to operating when impaired. True?
That is correct.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
If you do that, the possible penalties are up to 300 fines, 93 days jail, 300. You just had a case.
2 years ago. And this is the sobriety court, or a sobriety court for all.
Oh, it's going to be, is that right?
Yes, there were notations on the other plate.
Okay,
And I can let you know, he does have his sheet. He is doing his sober link, and he has already had an intake and 2 sessions with a counselor at Delaware Gardens. We went over the sobriety court checklist, and he does want to.
he understands I have to immobilize his vehicle today, right?
Today, we talked about that, Your Honor. Yes.
Okay, so if you plead guilty to operating while impaired, the possible penalties are up to 300 fines, 93 days jail, 360 hours community service. Court costs are all of those. 4 points will be added to your traffic record. Your license would be suspended or revoked, in this case revoked. Your vehicle could be or might have to be immobilized. It will have to be immobilized. So I'm gonna have to order that immobilized. Your license will be revoked effective in the next couple of days. Do you understand that? I can't hear you.
Yes.
Did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you have his AA verification?
Yes, I've seen it.
That's all right. I don't.
Yeah, yes, Your Honor.
Has he been going 3 times a week?
Yes, he's got 11 or 12 at this point.
All right, so you understand everything that's going on here.
Yes.
You understand what a commitment that sobriety court is?
Yes, I do. I've read all the paperwork.
So you're gonna have to come to status reviews every other week with me, either at 7:30 or 3 on Wednesdays, 7:30 in the morning or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You're gonna have to meet with probation in the off weeks. You're gonna be going to AA 3 times a week, going to treatment, going to an armed program, testing 3 times a week during your bond phase at your own expense. Once you get accepted into the program, we will pay for the testing and the sober link on with our grant. So long as you test every time and you test negative every time. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, I just want you to be aware, because there's no way you get through that program unless you're 1000% committed.
And Your Honor, one other thing I can say is that we know somebody mutually who was kind enough to talk to him that has been through a program in a different court. That's this right court in Lincoln Park, and he kind of gave him a heads up on what the expectations are and how the program really helped his life.
Good. All right, so you want to do this.
Yes, sir.
You understand all your rights.
Yes, sir.
You understand the possible penalties.
Yes, sir.
To the charge operating while visibly impaired, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on November 13th of 25 on Sibley near Racco in Brownstown at 8:25 p.m.?
Yes, sir.
Prior to that, did you drink alcohol? And if so, what did you drink and how much did you drink?
And a few Jack and Cokes.
All right, how many's a few?
4 or 5 maybe.
All right, and was your ability to operate the motor vehicle impaired due to the consumption of the alcohol?
Yes.
In what way? Why were you pulled over by the police?
We're speeding, swearing.
You think you were speeding and swerving?
A good possibility, yes.
And you think you were speeding and swerving at least in part because of your alcohol consumption?
Yes, sir.
Was this an intoxilizer test or was it a blood
It was
draw?
blood.
And you stipulate that it was accurate, that is a .199?
Stipulated.
Are you on probation or parole right now?
No, sir.
Were you in front of me on the other case or Judge Hessen or somebody else?
You, sir.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
All right, I'm gonna accept your plea into the charge of PBT refusal, responsible or not responsible.
Responsible.
I'll accept that plea. I'm going to dismiss the super drunk charge. I'll accept the plea to impaired, accept the plea to PBT refusal. And I'll refer you for a screening and assessment. I hope So we're gonna have sobriety court, on Wednesday next week, okay? So you'll have to make up your mind, whatever one is easier for you to attend. So this is sobriety court case. We're gonna put it out, Heather, probably till, let's see, let's go to like the week of the 18th of March. For
Okay, so yeah,
sentencing.
you have March 18th and you want to do 8:30?
Yes, that's perfect. March the 18th at 8:30. So you'll go fill out a questionnaire and you'll be interviewed. I'm ordering the mobilization of your vehicle. You're gonna have to prepare that order, Heather. It's gonna be for 90 days. And you have to have all that done by February the 18th, 1 week from today. So you have to have the vehicle immobilized. Probation will give you all your other bond conditions. And we'll see you back here then. I'll defer the sentencing, by the way, on the civil infraction of March the 18th as well at 8:30, okay?
Thank you.
I wish you well. I look forward to getting to know you and hope we can help you.
Yes, sir.
Good luck. Thank you.
Probation first, Judge. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
and then he can get his notice. Or have a good day. Thanks. All right, Leslie Bolsujor versus Cynthia Hernandez. 2504922.
Right to the podium. Stand right next to him.
You all right?
Yeah,
Okay, tell me your name.
Jessica Hernandez,
Your name?
Leslie Bolson.
All right. You two want to go talk about this before I start swearing people in?
No, I don't.
Just relax. Let me just read something that's attached. Wow, you did actually draft something here. I don't know who drafted this for you, Ms. Bosajor, but I could make a case that this is a security agreement. I'm gonna do this a little different. Right now, the car is titled only in Ms. Hernandez's name. Bring any documentation with you that tells me that you made the payments?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I-
Now, before we go on, I'm gonna swear everybody to a note. And I'm gonna try to do this a little different. But I want you to know you're under oath. I'm gonna ask both of you to raise your right hands, please. You solemnly swear or affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony you will give at these proceedings will be the whole true self you got. Ms. Bosager, Ms. Hernandez?
Do.
Let me see the proof that you have that you made the payment. She attached to her complaint documentation that does spell out that you were to pay $3,000. And there was a payment made on October the 2nd that you, by the way, initialed of $500, and again on November 5 of $500. Do you have any more documentation that indicates that you made any other payment?
Whatever.
Let me see what you got.
Just do that right there. And then that. That's her.
Whose writing is this in?
Not right. And then on the back is what you was right.
Oh, wait a minute.
Those are my notes and then.
Ma'am. You're under oath. On the first two payments, you guys both initialed the $500 payment. And then you just added 2,000 paid on September 25th that you wrote on the back of this, right?
That was the notes I kept from the day that we put the car in my name, the day at the Secretary of State that I gave her money. That's when the title that I had went into my name. She kept notes, I kept notes. I want to go to contract. Yes, speak your own.
No. I want to know if that's your story and you're sticking to it because you're under oath. This is going to be easier than I thought. Are you telling me you paid her $2,000 on September the 25th?
Yes.
How'd you pay the did she pay you 2,000 on September 25th?
No, Your Honor, absolutely not. Didn't have the money. She had to bail herself out of jail. That's why I offered her my college.
Come up in front of my report. Show her that document. You ever see that page?
No.
I neither. Ms. Hernandez, who do you think that you are coming in here and trying to
What?
put that back? Give me that back, please.
Boston.
Who do you think you are coming in here with notes on the back of that document,
That is horrible.
expecting me to buy this? And now you come in here defiantly and no, I don't want to talk. I don't care if you talk. You owe her $2,000 at minimum. Okay? How are we going to resolve this? I'm sorry?
You said I don't want to talk. I just want to be asked, if you asked me a question, I will definitely answer it.
You didn't pay. You didn't pay her.
On September 25th at the Secretary of State. And here,
September 30th is when you guys executed this other document. You signed it October 2.
that was when I gave her $500 on October 2nd.
Ma'am,
2 payments.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't believe a word you're telling me. I don't believe a word you're telling me. There's nothing here that would add up to you paying $2,000. So if you want to act like I can't add 2 and 3 without a calculator, just you continue doing that. You're late, Mr. Robertson.
Everything was cash, Your Honor.
I wouldn't expect you to, ma'am. You're in a courtroom. Okay? I don't want to hear another lie. You're in a courtroom. There's nothing here that adds up to you paying that $2,000 in cash. This was dated October 2 by you. This first page. Is this your signature?
Title is dated 25th of September.
Ms. Bosajor. Can you come up here? You come up here too. Whose signature is this?
My signature.
Okay. Why would you sign something October 2 saying that you agree to pay $500 per month beginning October 1 with the last payment due on March 1? That would be 6 payments at 500. 6 times 5 is 300. Now you come in with this cockamamie document on the back that you hand wrote and says you paid $2,000 on September 25.
That was the second document that was made up. There's copies.
Quit while you're behind. It's 82-0. There's 2 outs, 2 strikes, and nobody on. Don't lie to me another second. I'm gonna really get agitated here. I told you not to lie to me when you came in here. I told you not to lie to me the other day. I sensed that you were gonna come in here and lie to me. I kept an open mind, and here it is in black and white. There's no judge in the country that's going to be convinced that you paid $2,000 on September the 25. Ma'am, you just decided to fabricate a document here. That's all you did. Ma'am, talk to some other judge, some other place. You're going to figure out right now how you're going to pay her $2,000. You guys, though, Ms. Bosajor, I don't know what to tell you. You just can't do this and trust people. Were you guys friends? Were you friends?
I dated her brother in high school and we were Facebook friends. And she contacted me via Messenger on a social media ad. And I should have never answered the phone. I really should have. I did all kinds of stuff for her.
You're going to go figure out where you're getting it. Hang on. You're going to go figure out where you're going to get the $2,000 today. Then everybody will be happy. So sit in the back, figure out how you're coming up with $2,000 today.
I don't have $2,000.
Well, you had enough gumption to come in here and lie to me.
I'm not lying.
You're lying to me, ma'am. I see the title.
That's what?
You're lying to me. There's no way. You signed a document, the one I just showed you. It said that you were going to pay $500 payments starting October 1. And you made a payment on October the 2nd that you both initialed, saying you paid $500. Then you paid another $500 on November 5. Then it's blank. If you'd have paid on October 2 and November 5, the car would have been paid off. There's no indication her initialing anything. This is what happens when things are done in cash. Ma'am, I'm making my ruling. And I'm telling you, I don't know what I'm going to do right now going forward. You're not going to come into this courtroom and lie. Well, you just did. Under oath. That's perjury. Perjury. It's one of the easiest calls I've had in the last 17 years. Maybe 31 and a half. You figure out who you're gonna call to come and get the money to pay this late. Right now. And then we're gonna go from there. I'm going on to another case. Now, I could make you transfer the title over to her because you violated the terms of this purported security agreement. But I don't think that's fair with her. To her. You're gonna figure out how you're coming up with $2,000, but you're not gonna come in here and lie to me. Jeremy, Kristen, let's have a seat, you two. Jeremy, Kristen, Antonio, Robertson, 255W8370664.
Morning, Your Honor, Josh West, here on behalf of people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Peter Granata, P78413, MIDC counsel for Mr. Robertson.
Robertson, you're late. You knew I was gonna do this at 8:30 to not interfere with another judge's docket. You come strolling in at 9:15. Why? It's not good enough. Your name? All right, so this can be a plea to disorderly conduct. There's, the prosecutor is going to move to dismiss the retail fraud, and there's agreed upon restitution of $11.46 to Lowe's, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is that correct, Mr. Granata?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead to this, possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all those. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You are presumed innocent. You need to wear those sunglasses. Do you have some eye issues?
Slightly, this,
Is it an eye issue, or you just feel like wearing some?
right, nice, that's a.
If you plead guilty, you're giving up your right to a trial. You're giving up your right to remain silent. You're giving up your right to question their witnesses at a trial. You're giving up your right to bring in your own witnesses, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. And a testifier remains silent. If you remain silent, that silence would not be held against you. By pleading guilty, you're giving up all those rights, and we won't have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You agree to plead guilty to this charge.
Yes.
You understand the possible penalties, and that along with it, you're going to pay $1,146 to Lowe's through the court in restitution.
Yes.
To the charge disorderly conduct. How do you plead?
Yes.
Were you at 21,000 West Road at Lowe's, May 31 of 25 in Woodhaven?
Yes.
And did you commit the offense of retail fraud by stealing property that was valued at $1,146 that was not recovered?
Yes.
What kind of property was that?
That was right.
I know, but was it toothbrushes? Was it loan? What was it? I mean, come on. I know it was Lowe's property. What kind of lawn equipment? Lawnmowers?
Lower,
What else?
lead house.
And you walk past the register somehow without paying for those items
Yes.
with the intent to deprive them of that property? Are you on probation or parole?
Yes.
For what? You understand by pleading, were you on probation, or parole on May 31 of 25?
Yes.
And, that's for CCW?
Yes.
You understand by pleading guilty, this would be deemed a violation of that probation or parole, and that parole or probation could be revoked as the case may be, and you could be incarcerated. You still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
Anybody force you to plead guilty? Please accept it. Did you guys ever get that, I'm gonna accept your plea to disorderly conduct, dismiss the retail fraud, order a pre-sentence report? Was there any indication, counsel, did I ask your appearance since we started on this? Okay. Was there any indication of alcohol or drug use or anything?
No.
I'm gonna order a pre-sentence report and a sentencing date.
Was a co-defendant, Your Honor, who does not.
I see. All right, give me a sentencing date. Heather, we're gonna want to make sure this stays on my docket day. This is an off day. So what would that be, like March the 2nd or something?
We have March 4th, Judge.
March 4th. And we'll do this at
I will
8:30.
be in court March 4th as well.
Okay, March 4th at 8:30 a.m. Okay? You're gonna go down the hall, get your notice. Then you're going over to probation where you'll fill out a question. You're going to be interviewed, okay? Wish you well. Good luck.
Mr. Robertson, I'll call you tonight.
Thank you.
Your Honor,
Thank you, Judge.
the lady from Knight's, things back with some paperwork that they said you noticed.
Oh, Where's
She
that?
did pay,
file?
it was found online, Judge, that she did pay and she has the
All in the
receipt
pro,
from
do you have the
Joni. in
files or
her-
do I have the files? Who has the files?
You have them, Judge.
You recall, that's right. Oh, here it is.
Here, come on up here, ma'am. Call call Brownstown in here. Is this my Brownstown day?
It is.
Good. All right, I'm gonna help you. Next time you're gonna be a little bit more diligent, okay? All right. Let's do this. Call in.
Thank you.
So just to be clear, she paid 25B 82558 in full, right? $198. Is that true, Heather?
Correct, Judge, and there should be a receipt in the paperwork there that if she
Okay.
handed it to you, or she has it.
Good morning. How are you? Your appearance? So again, she showed up. This is a show cause. She wasn't here. Failure to register rental property. The default was entered. Citation was issued back in April 11, 25. She paid it last night. You have a misdemeanor here. I was telling her she had to go get a lawyer because she's not a lawyer and it's a corporation, as you know, and it's a misdemeanor.
Right, we spoke yesterday about that.
You want to just dismiss this now?
Yeah, they're still not.
Oh, they're not?
I sent to the ordinance officer the inspection report. They even scheduled the re-inspection tomorrow.
Right, so we need the re-inspection to take place before they can.
Okay, good enough. Well, wait a minute. I can't do anything more then. This is what I'm gonna do. How long will it take her to do everything the township needs her to do?
Hope if she passes this inspection, it'll be pretty quick.
Well, I know, but when's the inspection going to take? Good. We're gonna reschedule this to February 18th. She's gonna need, ma'am, you're going to need to hire a lawyer. Now, if you pass inspection and you're willing to dismiss beforehand, that's fine. This is Judge Hessen's case. The civil infraction was my case. That's taken care of. So this is gonna be in front of Judge Hessen next week. You're gonna go down the hall, get your notice. If you pass inspection tomorrow, talk to Ms. Foley Carter. Maybe she'll dismiss it. Otherwise, you have to have a lawyer, okay? All right? Thank you.
Good judge.
Do you understand everything that's going on?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, I've been trying to coordinate this whole thing with the city and so many emails, and I just really wanted to resolve it.
Well, if you pass the rental inspection tomorrow,
That's
okay? Good luck. Go down the hall, they'll give you a notice. These two did not leave, did they? Both?
I think they're talking.
John James Schaefer. 26B1499988A. B, your name?
John Schaefer.
So you have the right to a lawyer. You're charged with disorderly person, public intox, and resist and obstruct. Do you want a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
We'll set you up with a lawyer, go out in the hallway, and you'll meet with the lawyer, okay? And then either way, you're coming back in front of me.
Yep.
So he's getting a lawyer. Daniels, Brandon Jack Daniels. 26B15044. See, this is Judge Hessen's too, it looks like. Well, at least the ticket says my name. But on the register, it's printing out Judge Hessen. Do you know, is this mine or hers, Heather?
Let me take a look, Judge. Check the date on it.
Sir, your name?
Brandon Daniels?
All right, so you're charged with driving on a suspended. I don't know if it's mine or Judge Hessen's. We're figuring that out. It looks
It
like.
is yours, Judge.
Okay, so I'm gonna just change it on the register here. You have the right to a lawyer if you want one, or I'll arraign you, let you go talk to the prosecutor, whatever you want to do.
I just want to resolve it.
Well, I know, but do you want a lawyer or you want me to explain the penalties and your rights and let you go talk to the prosecutor?
I'm all right.
You waive your right to a lawyer? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it is alleged that you did on January 20 of 26 operate a motor vehicle with a suspended license on Inkster Air King at 9:45 PM. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 500 fines, 93 days jail. Costs are all those 2 points. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you understand all your rights?
I do.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and we're not going to have a trial of any kind. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
$500 personal bond, not guilty pleas entered. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. Prosecutor must appear in court as directed. You're gonna go talk, sit out in the hallway. The Brownstown Township Attorney will call you in, and she will talk to you, and you see if you can resolve it either way, whether it's a plea or an adjournment or dismissal, whatever, you have to come back in the courtroom. Okay? So just go right out in the hallway and they'll set you up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Erica Elizabeth Horvath. 26I-415-206. Son failed to appear. Fault judgment entered. For failure to appear, it was scheduled for 9. Is this your only one? You came in here just for one case?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, well, you're all set. I'm gonna go ahead and enter a default judgment. If you don't have any other reason to be here, have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you. You too, Your Honor.
Bye now. How you doing there, Mr. Haynes?
I'm doing great, Judge. How are you?
Pretty good. People against. Daniels, Brandon Jack Daniels,
I gotta get them.
26B150144. All right, we're gonna give them a date out, Heather, about 4 weeks. Your name?
Brandon Daniels.
We're gonna adjourn this. You guys wanted adjournment for 4 weeks, so we'll adjourn this to March what, Heather?
That will put us to just Brownstown. You're off on the 11th, so that'll put us to the 19th.
19.
I have a question, Your Honor. Does it show on your end the unpaid ticket out of Detroit and what district it is so I can take care of it? Or I can-
Let us see if you got a warrant, first of all. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, you got a May 8th, 25, no proof of insurance. So you got to go take care of the no proof of insurance out of the 36th District Court
36th district?
and be sure to pay your clearance.
Okay.
That's a $45 fee in addition, okay?
Yeah.
So go over and take care of that. I think that's what he wants you to do. Go down the hall, get your notice for March 19th at 8:30. Make sure you take care of it by then though, okay?
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do you know where those ladies went?
I'm about to go. I'm gonna go out there and see if they're out there.
Mr. You done?
I'm young.
I think John has to get this guy out.
Raymonte Ronald Young, 25B148921, A and B. And I also have 25W840456A. Good morning. Mr. Young, your name?
Monty Young. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, so let's start with, let's see here. Would we have a 921A? Let me see. He's going to plead to no ops and they're going to dismiss the suspend, true?
Yes.
Is that what you want to do on that file?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you pleaded no ops, the possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent, right to a trial by court or jury, right to question their witnesses, right to bring in your own, right to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. To that charge, no valid operator's license on person. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Reoperating a motor vehicle in the township of Brownstown on July 10 of 25 on Telegraph near King.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a valid license on your person.
No, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Is accepted to that charge, the suspend's dismissed, and on 0456A, there's also going to be a plea to no ops. Take the plea to no ops, dismiss the suspend. But I'm not gonna dismiss the disobey traffic control device. He's been in default on that. Judgment was entered. Yeah, that would have been defaulted a long time ago, back in November. That's why, because it's in default. You still have that showing as paid? Is in default, Heather?
Yes, Judge.
So that one, I'll take the plea to no ops, I'll dismiss the suspend, but he's gonna have to pay that one, okay? If you plead to no ops on this other file, the possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs of all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
The charge, no valid operator's license on person, how do you plead?
Guilty.
On October 26th of 25, were you operating a motor vehicle in Western Ford Lane and Wood at 2:07 in the morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you have a valid license on your person?
No, Your Honor.
Probation or parole?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
All right, that plea is accepted. So I got to sentence him on 2 no ops cases, and he's got a default charge on a expired plate from 921B, and also on the traffic control device from 456AB. He's not in custody on this, is he?
He's got some other charges in front of Judge Hess, and that's where he got picked up and new charges arose. And that's why he was taken in on Monday. We arraigned him on Monday.
No, I was taking in for the warrants I had from Miss McNally. They gave me citations for those other charges.
McNally.
Yeah, that's why I'm in jail. That's why I'm in custody, because of your warrant, sir.
Yeah, because I said 15,000, 10%.
Yeah.
When you gonna grow up, at any point, and then 1,500, 10% on the other charge. Go, what are you gonna say?
The judge's driving records, not that probably in a place where it could be rehabilitated, get a license. I would just ask the court to consider what he's already gonna take the hit on the 2 involved tickets and the points to go along with those. And then he's kind of 3 days in jail.
Anything you'd like to say?
Yes, Your Honor. If you will let me be released, I will. I get paid tomorrow. I just started my job at McDonald's a week ago. I literally get my paycheck on the 12th, and I will literally give you your money by Friday. I'm working hard. I lost everything within the last couple 8 months. I'm not trying to sit here and get sympathy or anything, but I will show you that I'm trying to take everything seriously. I gotta go work today at 6 o'clock.
Well, stop acting like a fugitive, will you?
I got you, Your Honor.
On this case, 100 fines, 50 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 275 or 30 days, credit 3. I'll let you pay this, and that's on both cases. And we're gonna have him released to anyway. And I'm gonna let you pay. I'm gonna do this. I want you to set up another payment hearing for me, Heather. And we're gonna give him a date right now, and he's gonna come in, he's gonna talk to me like a man. All right, that's what we're gonna do. You start saving some money. I'm gonna be very reasonable with you if you come in here and talk to me like a man and quit acting like a little child. Will you do that for me, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
So give him a hearing date on all 4 of these tickets. Payment arrangement date, call it whatever you want. We'll set it up for a week from now.
Okay.
Can we do it, Heather? I'm not gonna write on these files. Can we do it just like a week from today?
Okay, you want to do it as a due date, Judge, or as like?
I'm gonna set it up because I want those other files out. I don't have the other 2 civil infractions or the 1 civil infraction And I'm gonna cut him a break if he comes in here with some money. Why don't you set it out about 2 weeks? So I
That'll
can
put
do,
us to the 25th.
perfect. Let's set this up for the 25th, 2 weeks from today, young man. And
Thank you, Your Honor.
and we're gonna set it at 8:30 in the morning, and we're gonna send it to Matt's Drive. That's where your address is, right?
Yes.
So set these up. I'm not writing on the files, Heather. February the 25th at 8:30. Make sure you send the paperwork down. If there's any question, he's to be released on these two now, okay?
Okay, Judge.
And I'll cut you a break, but come with some money. Where is the Ms. Hernandez? Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
And
Thank
then
you.
does he need to
Where'd
zoom
she
in?
go,
on
Ms. Bosajoy?
Mr. Haynes?
Were you talking to her?
Oh, see.
Is somebody bringing Ms. Bosajoy in
I
here?
asked Will, somebody said she was sitting at the end. I told Will to bring her down.
Please do.
I just, Judge,
Stalin Moan Hudson. Which one do you have, Mr. Who?
Raymond Saunders.
Judge, does Mr. Raimani need to go over to Judge Hessen's now? I'm not
I
sure. if
don't
he
know.
can- That's why I was
I
trying to
don't know.
catch Mr. Haynes. I believe he may need to.
Okay, so he's gonna have to go over there now?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right. Make sure Mr. Haynes knows that.
Tell them you need to zoom into Judge Hessen's now.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Colin Moan Hudson, 256B150000. Your name? Still on what?
Hudson.
You're charged with possession of tobacco.
What was that? What you're on?
Tobacco.
Yes.
You have the right to a lawyer if you want one. Do you want a lawyer?
I don't have money, but
I'll give you one if you want one.
that's fine.
Okay. We'll set you up with a lawyer. Thank you. Saunders,
I've seen Holland.
Trevone Terrell Saunders, 19M714-639FY.
Morning, Your Honor. Michael A. Carlin, B738. What's the hell with defendant?
Did we, your name?
Saunders.
All right, counsel, let me check. This is an old case. Where you been? You live out of state?
Yeah, I was incarcerated in West Virginia and Pennsylvania.
Nice. So we have a possession with intent to deliver less than 50 grams of fentanyl from 2019. For purposes of arraignment, how does he wish to proceed?
Your Honor, thing you with.
All right, sir, I'm going to advise you of your rights. You have the right to remain silent. You do not have to say anything. If you say something in or out of court, whether orally or in writing, it can be used against you. You have the right to a probable cause conference within 14 days. You have the right to a preliminary examination within 7 days thereafter. Again, you have the right to remain silent. If you choose to submit the questioning with law enforcement officials, and you don't have to do that, then I do want you to understand that you'd be entitled to a lawyer at that questioning as well. Your probable cause conference, you'll be in front of Judge Hessen, will be February 24th at 9:15. And the preliminary exam will be March the 3rd at 11:30. Okay? Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna have you fill out a petition for a court-appointed lawyer going forward. I'll listen to whatever you have to say, counsel.
Your Honor, as my client did mention, he has been incarcerated in Pennsylvania and West Virginia from 2020 up until the very end of 2025. He is currently though staying in Detroit with his mother, 3250 3rd Street. I did write his
32, wait a minute, you wrote it down somewhere?
well, I'll give you 3250 3rd Street,
Okay,
Detroit.
okay.
But I did write his current mailing address, which is in Pennsylvania on the ROA.
3253rd, is that 3RD or THRIRD Street?
THIRD.
And you have that zip?
I think it's 48226. So he's staying with his mother. He can stay with her until whenever, until however long he needs, so this case gets resolved.
Does he work?
Until
Yeah, do you work?
No, I'm in CDO class. 3 weeks. exactly that.
Where was he picked up at? Do you know?
Shorey, in Shorey, I was at the gas station. I was driving my car, came up here and they pulled me over and said I had a warrant. But I thought it was clear, so.
Your Honor, he does have a valid driver's license and insurance to be able to get here from staying with his mother in Detroit. Also has 4 young dependents that he helps take care of.
He had to know about this warrant. And he didn't surrender on it. 100,000, 10%. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. You must appear in court as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. This is the state police, so we're going to have to get on this and get them to get him or what have you, John. So make sure they take care of that. And also, I want to check and see if he was ever printed on this case. I don't believe so. And you weren't printed, so also you have to be printed and photographed. So we'll have to tell them when we call over to the state to have them get them, okay? 100,000, 10%. You're gonna have to post $10,000. No
The
mail.
state trooper is here in the court.
Oh, he is?
Yes, sir.
Where is he? Oh, I'm sorry. I
Can
didn't
I
read
have him chime in on bond?
chiming on bond. You want to come on up here? What, you want a lesser bond than that? Is that what?
100,000, 10%?
He hasn't been here. Come on. Your name?
Detective Sergeant Mark Lamb.
Did you want to say something on bond?
Yes, he has been incarcerated as an overcharge. And me and him had conversations and I did off the record.
I see. Why don't you and the defense lawyer approach? Come on up here. Yes. So you want to personal bond? Yes. Go ahead. All right. So you want a different bond. Tell me what you're asking me for, trooper.
I said, since the duration and conversations, I wouldn't mind having a personal bond.
All right. 100,000 PR. Make sure you show up. You understand that?
100%, sir.
All right, 100,000 PR, those are the terms, but he's gonna have to get printed today too,
I
okay?
can take it to the post.
Thank you very much. You'll be released. Good luck. Thanks,
Thank you.
thanks. Is she coming down, Ms. Hernandez?
He said he yelled for her twice. She didn't answer. He thinks she might have left.
In this courtroom moment, everything comes down to one decision: freedom or staying locked up. The judge carefully explains the defendant's rights, upcoming hearings, and the seriousness of the charges, making sure he understands exactly what's at stake. The defense steps in, explaining he's been incarcerated for years already and is now living with his mother, trying to get back on his feet. But the judge isn't convinced so easily. He points out the obvious. This is an old warrant, and the defendant never turned himself in. Then comes the number that changes everything. $100,000 bond. Strict conditions follow: no leaving the state, no drugs, no trouble, and mandatory court appearances. One mistake and he's right back in custody. But just when it seems final, new information comes in. After a quick discussion with law enforcement, the judge makes a surprising shift. The bond is changed to a personal bond, meaning he can walk free without paying up front. It's a rare break, but with a clear warning: show up or lose everything. Like and subscribe for more real courtroom moments.